This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And you know what, dude, listeners? Get 10% off the first month at betterhelp.com/dude. That's betterhelp.com/dude. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude, live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started a social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this. Where's the bandana, man? Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR. That's what this podcast does. Is there any better show? This is the original. And we're here. YKWD back on the old StreamYard. The StreamYard. Because we couldn't get into the studio. So I went to my shed with a cigar and a couple of friends. What's up? YKWD back. You're watching this on YouTube. Please subscribe. Don't be a douche. Subscribe. Just subscribe. That's the way it works. And if you're on patreon.com/Robert Kelly, holy shit, you're a great person and you're a fan of mine and you support everything I do. God bless you and God bless your mama and your children too. We're back. It's a very cool, funky episode. This is pandemic style. That's right. The easy way we used to do this fucking thing. Before we do, you got to get your own studio, or you got to get a producer who knows how to edit. You got to put do your crowd work TikToks. You got to put clips up of your stand up. It doesn't matter if it's funny or not. They're not listening. This what he is fucking. Today's show is very special because it's about specials. Somebody's microphone is way too loud, and I can hear it in the back.
Not mine.
So no one's talking to you yet. You keep your sassy mouth shut. Comics can't. There's one thing about comics. They can't just sit in the background and let someone else be funny. They just get,
your eyebrow.
No. I am not done with my opening rant. You know what, dude? Oh, what a bad week. What a bad week. Oh, shit things have happened in the world. But this is special. This is a good thing. These two young men that I have on tonight, one has a new special out. The other one has another special out. I just shot my special, and it's going to be a very special YKWD because we're going to be talking all about specials. Specials. So let's bring out these two special guests right now. The first one, yes, and the second one, Sex with Men is his rap name. And Burke is his alias. What's up, boys? How you doing?
Good, Bob. How you doing, fella?
I'm doing good. You?
I mean, you have one wild eyebrow that just
my lucky
goes.
It's the lucky one, and I've advised him twice. I was like, hey, just like as a professional courtesy, I've told him about it, and he just goes, no, he doesn't hear it.
Yeah,
it's lucky.
Hey, KP, don't turn on me yet, you cocksucker. You still need me. Okay,
I love you.
Don't bond with Mike. He's gonna do nothing for your career. I'm gonna look up here. I'm not gonna look in his eyes. I told him about it twice, Cannon, but he does nothing about it. I agree with you. His eyebrow's wispy. It's a lucky eyebrow, okay? And it's a luck. Why don't you try grow one?
I have a lucky ass hair, but that's that fell out.
I don't have eyebrows at all, so I have nothing. It's just nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you really do. You have hair like the
It
scarecrow.
sucks because my computer is broken, so every once in a while I'll look this way because I have a monitor that works, so I can see you.
Why is your computer broken, and why would you break? Why do we need to know that?
Because if I look off in the distance and you guys think I'm paying attention to something else, I don't want you to shout at me.
Dude, well, there's an NHL hockey on tonight. I
know NBA too.
On. There's a lot going on. So if I saw you looking to the right, knowing what the jock queer you are, I would not be out of it because I got money on the Bucks.
The Bucks aren't even in anymore, man.
The Bucks. That's what I say. Give you the
No,
Bucks.
they broke my computer going through security in the airport.
Shut your face.
Yeah, the monitor cracked and whole thing. There was no way to prove it either because it was just fine before I left, and then when I got home, it was broken.
Okay, let me ask you. Please tell me, through the security to get on the plane, or what do you mean?
Yeah, security to get on the plane. So you got to take it out, you got to put it in the thing, whatever, and it broke. It just broke in that time.
Okay, so when I take my first of all, you don't have TSA
pre-check. I just got it. I know. I mean, your headphones look like you got them on a 96 Delta flight. Thanks, KP.
KP, you asshole. 96 Delta flight? That's not even that old.
Yeah, it is.
78.
That's almost 30 years at this point.
Listen, Cannon, just deal with the facts that I'm sending you, you gray-haired ghoul. Okay? Stop going to fucking that spineless KP for backup. You always go for backup.
I'm sorry, half pipe eyebrow.
Listen. Nothing. Listen.
I held it in.
Listen, you should hold it in. Listen. You mean your stomach or
hey.
I don't understand how you went. First of all, when you fly anywhere, you should be TSA approved.
Yeah. No, I certainly agree with that. I scheduled an appointment for global and then also pre-check, but we were supposed to meet during the pandemic, and then that got pushed for 2 years, and then I never got the chance to do it. And before you know it, I'm all over the place.
You have to get clear if you fly.
Yeah. That's what I just got. I actually had to sign up on Ari's account. I was in St. Louis with Ari, and he signed me up on his account so I could do a podcast in his at his gate.
Well, that kind of goes back to the thing you were saying, Bobby, that you actually enjoy the lounge, the Delta lounge and all that shit.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, dude, yes. I don't live that life. I live.
Listen, it's not a life you could is something it's attainable. You just have to get a credit card for Delta. If you fly Delta, you get a Delta credit card, and they give you the lounge.
Wait, that's it? You just get the credit card and then you're
that's not true because I got a Delta credit card, and you got to get a certain one. There's you got to get a certain plan.
Yeah, you can get it's the Amex Delta, and you get it, and you get in the lounge,
yeah,
and you get double points.
Yeah.
So it is true. So don't say it's not true because it absolutely fucking is true, Cannon.
Yeah, but the intro Delta card doesn't come with the lounge.
Well, you have to get it. Delta card. Get the card.
So look at where KP's living right now. He's getting the intro card.
Yeah,
he's in a Ukrainian safe hold right now.
He's not flying anywhere, is what you're saying. Yeah. Everywhere he goes, is it with bike distance?
Guys, what kind of lounge can I go in with a Frontier airline credit card? Bobby, I'm not even kidding. When I flew down to Tampa to open for you at Side Splitters, when I landed there, they thought that I had escaped from a rehab because all of my clothes were in a plastic bag in front of me.
Oh, nice, dude. You went full Tommy boy?
Oh, it was bad, dude. Because I forget what the deal was, but I for some reason I was running late. I was coming from work, and I had a clear plastic bag. I put my clothes in it. I had the clothes in the back seat. I forgot my backpack, so I just threw all my belongings into a backpack. Got on the plane, flew down there, and then Bobby didn't show up till the Thursday. So on Friday. So the Thursday I was by myself, and it literally when I landed, people were looking at me like it was pretty much like I had escaped like a halfway house or something like that. They're like, oh, this kid's
Well, you work at the airport, you have to have all your shit in a clear bag.
Dude, the only way it could have looked worse is if I had a stick with a bandana and a snack in it behind me on my back. You know what I mean? Just walking around doing full-on hobo shit.
KP, do you need a suitcase, dude?
I'm getting concerned.
A nice suitcase.
Here's where I'm getting concerned, because you and so many other good people in my life just are giving me stuff all the time, where it's making me realize how poor I seem.
Well, it's not that, dude. I used to get shit all the time too when I first moved to New York.
You've never given me anything.
You've never needed anything, Mike. You're doing very well.
Yeah, Mike, this is
Mike
Bobby's shirt. Bobby gave me this shirt.
Oh, my bar stool?
Yes.
Yeah, I gave that to you. Yeah.
You're wearing third-hand merch.
Bobby has given me 3 lighters.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Here's a shirt that will never fit you. Meanwhile, I'm looking at fucking 7 triple X's and cubes right in front of me, typing out fucking sports results, and you can't get me one of their shirts, you cocksuckers. Yeah, but dude, you got to get stuff from people. I got stuff from people when I first. Dude, I still live for the day that Cypher Sound comes into the cellar with his giveaways.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, dude. He comes down, he gives away fucking, top of the line hip hop gear. The
bathing ape stuff, right? Doesn't he have a ton of that? I always felt weird about wearing that though. Like I was secretly wearing a slur.
Like, is the word ape?
Yeah, I don't know. It just made me feel uncomfortable.
That doesn't show up in any of my racist chat rooms I'm in, Mike, so I think you're okay.
Okay, maybe it's just a blind spot I have personally.
No, my militia group has no clue what that means.
Bathing Ape is great clothing store. As my dream was, I was very close to having Reebok kind of sponsor me. And,
what, you were gonna have your own sneaker?
No, they were just gonna give me free shit to wear on stage, like clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, like a jumpsuit. You want to keep swinging, fucking queer?
you're like Garth Algar in Wayne's World.
There he goes with his fucking. He doesn't have his 2 cronies with him to fucking back him up.
I don't need it, man. I got positive affirmation pumping in my brain at all times.
Fucking old Ellen head.
Yes. Don't worry, Mike. The ketamine's gonna wear off eventually.
Take a sip. Get that dry mouth fucking working. No, they were gonna give me a whole bunch of them were at the cellar one night, and they came out there like we're big. I was like, I love Reebok. Hey, call us, hit us up. I was like, yeah, and it fell through the cracks. Probably once they realized they saw my Instagram, they were like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for us. Fucking you stinker. Yeah,
was that in shape, Bobby?
No, this was out of shape, Bobby.
Oh.
What is he bringing up?
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's cool clothes.
That's baby clothes, dude.
Those are baby clothes.
This is Bathing Ape's clothes for adult men.
Whoa, that's weird. A gingham hat. I don't even know what that is.
I don't understand what you're talking about here.
These are Bathing Ape's line of clothes for adult men. This is what men wear from their line.
I would never wear any of that.
I know. You're a real man.
Sure no one at the mining camp that I work at knows what you're talking about right now.
You're a militia and you work at a mining camp? You're in a lot of places.
We're fighting the Cold Wars here.
Are you serious, Mush?
Yes. Bathing Ape is one of those lines where people buy it and then they resell it for like 10 times as much as they bought it for.
What a taxing fucking life. Having to buy. You know, DeRosa used to buy shit off of eBay. Because Justin Silva taught him how to buy fancy clothes off of eBay.
I buy clothes off of eBay.
Like what?
Like all of my clothes, all of my graphic. I bought the Michael Jordan minor league baseball jersey off of eBay. I bought all my starter jackets over the pandemic.
That's not what I'm talking about. You're buying nostalgic sports memorabilia shit, which I understand. A Pac-Man shirt, okay.
I got a cool graphic. I get some graphic tees from it too.
This guy was buying luxury items like like fancy clothes, like shoes you couldn't get, he couldn't afford, but on eBay, secondhand, people buy them. I would
eBay
never.
has 6 sneakers now.
I'm not into sneakers, man. I'm just not into them. I get it. Everybody loves them.
Yeah.
Paul Verzi, you, DeStefano, Giannis, your sneaker matches the thing. You don't want to get them wet. Okay. But I'm too old. I wore Nikes. It was like wearing high heels. I couldn't even fucking walk.
Right, but don't you have the thing? So the reason why I like sneakers, and I'm not the same as a lot of other people. Like I don't preserve them perfectly. I'm not the model sneaker owner. I just love how they look, and it's because I didn't get them as a kid. Like I just did.
My headphones. You look like you work at Studio 54. You cocksucker.
Mine, you don't like them?
No, they're too big. You're in a fucking house with
I don't. Do I look like I'm at a silent rave?
That was Carl Carlson with Everlasting Love. DJ Mike Cannon firing them off all night here for you, folks. We got it going on. That's right.
What were you saying? That was fun, though. Let's do it again.
That was fun.
Let's do it again before the end of the show. Let's try that again.
What were we saying?
You sounded like Hyman Roth. Nothing. Godfather 2.
That was a good reference.
I haven't seen Godfather 2. I actually talked about that today. I've seen the first one. I've never seen the second one. I'm an idiot.
Really?
Yeah, and I know I'm gonna love it. The Godfather is one of my favorite movies. I have a real issue with this stuff.
It's one of the only sequels ever that's better than the first one.
Turtles too.
It's not the better.
You don't
Terminator 2.
It's not
Terminator 2. Aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens, absolutely. Terminator 2, I would say yes. The Godfather 2 is not better than 1. It's debatable. The one when you see it, you make, oh, this is a lot of the shit from The Godfather 1 just redone in The Godfather 2. I mean, am I right, KP?
Then with De Niro, right?
I was going to say, then you're getting young De Niro De Niro playing young Marlon Brando. That's kind of incredible.
I understand that. Everybody says that. Yeah, but they go back in time. It's not as epic as seeing Michael's transformation from a soldier, a fucking, to this. He was supposed to be a lawyer. He was supposed to go some other route, and then see him transform into the fucking Don, where he goes, I got it, Dad. Everything's gonna be, I'm taking care of you now. And then his hands weren't shaking in front of the hospital. All the shit that he went through to get to the end of and then they kill all fucking, spoiler alert, the 5 heads of the family.
Hey, spoiler alert, 76. We don't want to ruin nothing for you.
God,
that was the joke, KP. That was the joke.
They killed James Caan in the first one, so when he does he's my favorite character in the whole thing. We talked about it today.
Because you have the same hair.
Mike, I'll tell both Mikes this if this is okay. You said this is the one that's haunting me right now that you said to me recently.
Uh-huh.
You looked at me and Bobby just goes, "Why does your hair look like hay?"
Sorry about that. I shouldn't be talking about hair.
It's been haunting me every morning. I wake up and I was like, I need to comb it. I better.
It does lay like a feral cow's hair.
Sorry. Oh my God, I apologize. This is just terrible. Oh my God, I'm panicking. Sorry.
That was the best line I had all day, and you snatched it from me.
Let's try it again, dude. Hey,
no,
hey, I'm bald. Cannon's hair is great, but it's like he has the same hair as like if you had a fucking hit pop band in the fucking early 90s. How you doing, a reunion?
Yeah, I have kind of peach pit hair.
Why don't you dye it?
Because I don't want to.
Well, I'm not saying it like you should. You don't have to be so defensive. You're in a mode tonight, which I respect.
Not at all.
But why don't you dye it? It's not like
just because the maintenance of it. Like that's why it's because I do not want to keep up with the maintenance.
That's such a better answer than because I don't want to.
I don't want to.
No, but there's a reason behind it. We're doing a podcast. We're not on a fucking train You asshole. I want to go to sleep. Leave me alone. Listen, you fucking leave. I'll do it, KP. You're fucking moody shit tonight, you cocksucker.
I feel
that's an explanation. That's a fucking, because when I used to dye my hair towards the end, I had to dye the sides, and I dyed my goatee at one point, which was fucking devastating.
Oof.
You did like AJ from Backstreet Boys. You filled it in with mascara.
Me and Keith called it our medicine. We had to take up medicine. Like you'd show up a little gray, a little fucking little wispies. You'd be like, "Yo, man, you need medicine." Yeah, that was the taxing part of it, is that you'd forget to do it, and you'd be running out. And you're like, "Oh fuck!" I remember one night I put mascara, and it bled like
like Rudy Giuliani.
Is that the saddest thing you've ever seen?
Yeah, just a once great man.
Yeah, he finally looked like the drag queens that he kicked out of Times Square.
That was a fucking good one, baby.
Thank you.
Listen, he was the best. He was the motherfucker. He saved New York September 11th. And then just see him on a hot day and nobody told him, "Hey, Rudy, don't use that. That's going to melt."
And that's not even like top 5 craziest moments of his tenure there. Like,
I'll say this: right guy, right time.
Thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right guy, right time for sure. But then, man, what a fall from grace.
Well, he's the classic Harvey Dent. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain.
This guy.
That's it. Just would it be?
Yeah, I really like Giuliani though. When I first moved here, and he's cleaned up the whole city. You know, it was fun. It was great just to be able to go down to Washington Square Park at one point and walk through it and not be petrified. Because I had to walk through that at night to go back to the east side. I had to go around the park or through the park, and it was terrifying. Fucking
it is.
Terrifying.
It is now.
It's again terrifying, yeah, because of fucking what's her name? What's her name?
Who?
What's that broad's name that was mayor for a while?
Oh God,
man, look at
dude.
Jesus Christ.
He looks like a bad morgue. Like they made him up poorly when he died.
Jesus Christ. That picture is forever.
Oh, he is a ghoul.
There's a little Kevin Nealon with boobs on his head from Little Nicky going on.
Yeah.
It's concerning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
You said Washington Square Park, Bobby. That's I'm so dumb. I'm from New Jersey. I'm dumb, so I don't know this.
Nobody in this fucking room is smart.
That's
just say what you're gonna say.
I don't know. Mush is doing a good job with the technical shit.
Mush fell asleep 20 minutes ago.
I'm in a prostitute motel right now. So
where are you?
I'm in a motel in Point Pleasant.
Oh, dude, you got to go outside and score some ass, Mush.
Well, there's 2 guys selling something outside my door.
Dude, have yourself
they're
a
selling
night,
you,
bro.
We got him upstairs right now. He's asleep. You like BB Dubs?
Into his room. We got the key. We'll let you go in there and just run through his ass for a half hour.
You like a big body Latino? Yeah, yeah, we all do.
He's got a hairy back, so you can grip him real good.
No hair either. So the wig you put on him to make it so you're not gay is going to stay on.
If poor Mush gets raped tonight, this would be a very sad podcast.
Oh man,
no, that's happening Friday. He's staying in my place.
I'm wishing on that like it's The Secret.
You just want to hear a door slam open.
Just with men just being like, there he is, get him. And just, no, sir, no.
It'd be great if they rape him and then they come on the podcast.
Yo, what you guys doing in this room?
Yo, Mike Cannon, man, big fan. I just saw you special.
I'm like, Sherrod, is that you?
Hey, Bobby, say less.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
One actually, it was weird because I was asking this earlier. So it's Washington Square Park's the one with the weird arc thing that's in the park, right? That was in Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that was designed by a pedophile?
Isn't every
that was designed by my dad.
That's well, I apologize, Michael. We have some uncomfortable truths to talk about.
What do you mean by a pedophile?
Yeah, what do you mean? Who's the pedophile?
So this
Really
dude
just let it hang out there too. Do you know that was designed by a pedophile?
just pose for reaction and wait and go.
And
what do you mean? Well,
the ball's in your court, fellas.
What do you got there? Fucking spit screen.
No, this was oh yeah, I had to do that. That it was weird. It was this dude Stanford White.
Mike.
I'm asking for water.
From who? Your producer? Is Nikki living there?
My wife, Nikki.
Different Nikki, folks. Different Nikki.
You have Nicole living in your fucking house. If she walks in, I'm gonna fire her. How happy is Nikki that I'm gone for 3 weeks? She just go, oh, Mike, all the time.
You're gone for 3 weeks?
Yeah, baby.
Wow, where are you going? To your tiny home?
No, Paris, Rome, Milan,
Minsk.
Amsterdam, Sweden, Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where in Germany?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Tell your story there, Scarecrow.
Are you talking to me?
No, it's me. Because I'm a scarecrow. My hair is made of hay.
Yeah.
I got it.
I love your hair. I fucking would kill for your.
It's good, man.
Cat hair.
It's good. We made it work now.
Cannon has bass player hair. I love it. Good. What do you got there?
I used to play bass.
If this was a band, by the way, Bobby's the lead singer, Cannon's playing bass, and maybe I know how to do drums or something.
You're tambourine.
And I get assaulted on the bus.
Yeah, Bush gets raped on the bus.
He's our rape doll.
Damn. Oh, Jesus.
He makes enchiladas and we rape him.
It's called a gunsel.
Oh.
It's called a gunsel. That's the word for that, folks. No, that weird thing. This dude, Stanford White, he was like the big architect in the city. And when he died, he got shot in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And when he died, they did an investigation into him because everybody hated the guy who shot him because they thought he was an asshole. And then it turns out this guy had like an Epstein Island, but in Manhattan.
Where?
Wow.
So I forget what street it was
Island.
It was in the heart of Manhattan.
And that's why they had the ride on the way over there.
You take a gondola to get fucking sodomized.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Right, you see him, Stanford White. So when he got whacked, he got killed.
Dude, he looks like my barber, dude.
It's there. Oh, he looks like, I mean, half of Williamsburg has some answers, you know?
That guy is a tattoo artist in Bushwick.
Jesus Christ. Boy.
So it was Harry Kendall that whacked him. And the whole weird thing, though, was that when this guy was alive, he was so popular. Then when he died, they did the investigation. They broke into his big mansion that he had, like maybe on Fifth Avenue or something. Maybe Mush can find that part. I forget where his house was. But they went into his house, like really cool looking house, everything modern architecture. And then he had one room that was just painted green. Everything was painted green. I'm sorry, everything was painted red. And then there was a green ivy swing in the middle of the room. And he used to bring young girls there to do unspeakable things too.
Oh, young girls?
Yes, that was his thing. He used to bring underage girls. One of them was like a Pepsi Cola model that was like pretty famous. Like when you see the old Pepsi signs, that's her.
That's, every time I see anything with her getting raped, thanks, buddy.
Oh yeah, because Britney Spears turned out just fine, right? She was endorsed by Pepsi.
She did great. She was doing blow on a private jet at 11.
Oof.
God. Was she really doing blow?
Yeah. I think that's what's. Thank you.
Is that your wife?
Yeah.
Hi,
Nicole, the best.
Hi, how you doing?
They say hi. She says hi, boys. Then she shook her ass.
That's.
She slapped that can out of your face right now. Fucking chipped your tooth. What are you looking up there, Mush? What do you got?
Mush is fine. All the story. This is all legit. This is real.
What is it?
That guy, he did.
Show the girl, Mush. Is that the papers? She looks like she's fucking 35.
Well, they were different times, Bobby Kelly. They were different times.
That's when 13-year-olds look 38.
That's weird, man.
Oh my God. I mean, dude, she looks older than young little kid.
Wait, why do you know this, KP? You have favorite pedophiles?
I get people that for American Loser, the show I do with the old man, they send me ridiculous shit. And it was literally like a friend of my dad's was like, you guys should probably talk about this guy. He got murdered at Madison Square Garden. And we're like, oh, cool. Why? And then we go down the thing and like, oh, wow, pedophile ring. All the elites in New York.
Who's your third favorite pedophile?
Hang on. Because I don't want to go out of order here. Because number 1, Stanford White. Epstein, obviously, that's just the popular choice. Third favorite.
Epstein is like the beat of pedophiles. It's like, yeah, of course, everybody likes. He's got mass appeal. Huh?
Nobody ever picks Clinton.
No, but I mean, I don't know if he's my favorite.
Your favorite pedophile? Michael Jackson? I mean, come on, you have great songs.
I mean, if you go with Emperor Nero from Rome, that's a pretty good one.
Oh, that guy's pretty nuts. Didn't he like burn his own genitals off with acid or something like that?
Yeah, I think he also married someone and then changed his gender during the marriage too. Like Rome was wild.
Yeah.
I really just, I can't believe I just quoted DeStefano. I'm so sorry.
You said, why is that? He says Rome is wild.
Rome was wild. That was when he had hyenas. That was that was like their whole. They had their own language. It's very.
I
addictive.
missed that show, by the way. I wish those two idiots stayed together.
I was on it. It was great. It was a very fun show.
Yeah, it was.
I said 13 words on my episode.
I wish you did it on this episode.
Wow, Mush even turned on his mic for that laugh. He wanted you to feel that.
Did you get that? Did you get that thing in the background? Did you paint that, Mr.? Yeah. What is that?
It's a Michael Jordan wooden plaque from the Barcelona Olympics.
Is that from eBay? Did you buy that off eBay?
No, I got that when I was 7 years old from my aunt and uncle.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Yeah,
that.
right back there.
You're a big sports junkie.
There.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, online therapy. Look, life can be overwhelming, and a lot of people don't even know they're burnt out when they are. You ever have lack of motivation or ever felt helpless or trapped, detached or fatigued? We associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause. Any of our roles in our life can lead us to feel burnt out. And BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. I'm telling you, I don't even know. I didn't even know I had anxiety. I thought I was a big, tough guy from Boston. And that's just the way it is. And this is the way you deal with people and scream and yell. No, I had anxiety. I had anxiety problems. And you know what helped me? Talking to somebody. Somebody realized, hey, you just have anxiety. Hey, this is when you do this. When you get tired, when you want to go take a nap, or depressed, or you want to eat. You're anxious. Just relax. Know it's going to be all right. Talking to another person is the only thing that saved me. And I can guarantee it. It will help you. It will help you because you might not even know you need help. So try this out. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't even have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And you know what, dude? Listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp.com/dude. It's heating up outside, dude. When it comes to stylish essentials, perfect for the hotter days ahead, there's no better option than Mack Weldon. From hanging out at home to that much-needed vacation, the conference room to the happy hour, they got you covered. Their innovative daily wear system takes the guesswork out of getting dressed, even for the most indecisive guys. Listen, I wear Mack Weldon. I love it. Their sweatpants are fantastic. They fit me. I feel comfortable. It feels like you're wearing like a preferred brand. You know, there's sweatpants you can get at Walmart or, the mall, and they feel all right, but they break down after a little bit. But when you put on a pair of Mack Weldon sweatpants, it's something just a little more classy. It's just well-made sweatpants. Dude, I love these Mack Weldon polos they have. I mean, it's a premium polo, and that's the word I was looking for. Premium. The stuff is premium. It's not cheap made. It's not gonna fall. This is premium stuff. The sweatpants, their new polo. I mean, you feel fantastic in it. The fabric, the technology that's built into it, it just keeps you comfortable and keeps your temperature down. It actually it helps you stay cool. Check out Mack Weldon for yourself and save 20% on your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com/YKWD and enter promo code YKWD. Again, that's MackWeldon.com/YKWD and enter promo code YKWD for 20% off. Stock up on the warm weather essentials you've been missing. What's going on? It's Robert Kelly here, and I want you to join my Patreon. I got this.
Why is Andrew Schultz sitting like a lesbian?
I got that.
Take a look.
This too.
Oh, what's in the box?
Dude. Oh, whoa. I've been waiting months for this. And check this out. Oh, no. All right, we have a special guest coming in. Your background, what is that?
Hold on a second. Somebody's teasing me. Hold on a second. That's not my fault. Okay. Sorry.
This is on there.
I think we definitely empowered trolls. We gave trolls a template for how to nail each other.
And this.
Less titty challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you break your bed? It don't matter. I think that's it. Nope. You get this too. Dad.
It's always been fun to be friends with you doing stand-up comedy all these years.
So hit the button, click it, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You'll thank me later.
Patreon.com with Robert Kelly. I talked to Uncle June and Johnny Sheck the other day. It's good for business.
How's your let's talk. I really wanted you guys on tonight. I know we're yammering because we can all just yap forever, but you guys both released specials in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Cannon, you released yours.
That's right.
Now, and KP, you just released yours the other day.
Yeah, it's about 24 hours old now.
Let me ask you a question, KP. Where did you release yours? Where did you film yours? Who shot it? And where did you release it?
I got lucky, man. Got good people looking out for me here. So we've got a couple things. It's number one is we filmed it at the Smod Castle, which is a pretty cool place.
What is that? Tell me what that is.
That is Kevin Smith's right where they filmed Clerks. So it's literally like right down. So where the Quick Stop is from Clerks.
Yeah.
Where Randall worked the video store. They turned that into a black box theater.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So it was very cool looking. They had just finished Clerks 3 at the time. So I got excited. Oh, there, he pulled it off. Thank you, Mush.
Who's the dog? Whose dog is that?
That's my dead dog, Eddie. And I was very sad. So
you killed it?
Yeah. I mean, it was yeah, that's the special. It's just me killing the dog.
You're like, listen, dude, yeah, I just can't take care of you if I film this special.
That's
so.
Listen, things are happening. Okay.
Dude, I need a backstory for the poster.
Dude, it's way sadder than you want it to be. Friggin' hang on one second here, I'm making sure. Mush, microphone's good, everything's okay. I just saw the text.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay, thank you, man. Sorry about that. So the poster thing was I knew it was going to be the album art for it, but the guy that I paid to do it, his name's Craig Mahoney. He's fabulously talented.
I know Craig.
Oh, dude, he's so talented. He is a classic artist though, where he's flaky as fuck. So he dodged me for a good year and a half on this project after I paid him for it. And
really?
but he would send me updates every couple of weeks. Hey man, working on it, and I was like, does it
Leonardo da Vinci? That's
I was like, does it take 2 years? Is this the Sistine Chapel I'm asking for right now? But he eventually comes up with.
It's good, but it's not that good. I mean, why would dodge you for a year? What the fuck?
Well, it was cool. So one of my favorite movies is Escape from New York. So I wanted to do a spoof of that, and it was Escape from Jacksonville. Because when I got stuck down in Jacksonville, I was in hell, and then I was out of the military. I had to figure out what the hell I was going to do, and I bailed, and I came back up to Jersey. All I brought with me was the dog. So that kind of always resonated.
Because were you married, right?
I might as well have been. It was everything short of marriage. We owned a house together. We were on the mortgage together 4.5 years. I paid her cell phone bill. I paid her insurance, everything.
Damn, you're a fucking sucker, dude.
I hear you. Cannon's like, you ever knock up a girl more successful than you and then coast?
Jesus Christ, Cannon. You go hide before this. I know you did. You did, didn't you?
No. What do you mean?
You did.
What do you mean?
You're high right now.
Who's that? Who's saying that?
What did you take? Edible? What did you take?
No.
I can't. You know what? I love you so much, but I hope you OD and have to. I can't wait till you're in an AA meeting with me and all my friends. I'm an alcoholic drug addict.
I ate too many gummies.
Now, when every time you do my fucking show, I can tell when you're too doped up.
I'm not, though. I'm having a great time. I'm sharp.
I'm having a great time too. You're not sharp. You're sharp as a fucking asshole. Is what you are.
My asshole has some pretty spiky roids right now, so that's pretty sharp.
Damn.
It works.
It's on?
Yeah,
okay.
It works.
Let's just check it.
Sharpie roids. Poor KP. So you did they who else has filmed their special there, by the way? Anybody?
Say that again.
Who else has filmed their special at the Schmodcast?
Nobody. So Clerks 3 literally wrapped the weekend before I got in there because I got to be good friends with those guys. I did a roast of Brian O'Halloran, who played Dante.
Yeah.
And Brian Johnson was there. He's been on YKWD a few times.
I love Brian. How's he doing?
I know Brian.
He's great, man. Very funny dude. I sent him the special. He has not responded back, so that means he likes it.
I don't like the fucking kid. Is like, I know Brian too.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
He's a nice guy.
He's a great guy. He's a fantastic guy.
Yeah.
Bobby, don't you love that when it comes to edibles, it's the only time someone's ever eaten half a cookie? That's a good joke. I'm going to stand by that one.
I don't eat cookies though. I just have gummies.
Yeah, he said gummies, not cookies.
Oh, and I actually have a Rice Krispie treat behind me. Should I get it?
Yeah,
he's this close to offering it to us, Bobby, through the TV.
I want you to get fucking wasted right now.
I do love Mike Cannon, but it'll be easier to tell this part of the story without him. So I got to be friends with all the Clerks guys because they all kind of live and understand they got to come back to Jersey to do this stuff. And then they let me film we recorded something, and your boy Chris Ells, the great Chris Ells from Laugh Button came through. Yeah. And he was one of my guest people in the audience. And he told me, he goes, hey, let's talk about this. And then now I've had them on board. And without them, I would have been lost. I would have just had a dumb YouTube video up of me doing stand-up. They've rolled out fucking everything for me, man. And my buddy Christian Cortez, who's you guys, I know Cannon likes hip hop, Bobby, 90s hip hop. Do you know PM Dawn?
I love PM Dawn. That fat dude and what was this song they had?
Set Adrift on Memory Bliss.
Yeah, how'd that go? It was really catchy. What was it?
Well, they sampled another song from the 80s.
Yeah, but what was the riff? It was really.
Are you making me sing to you right now?
No, I just.
Yes, he is. That's exactly what he's doing.
What is
Set Adrift on Memory Bliss.
No, the other one. They had another hit.
They had a couple. There was I Die Without You. There was a bunch of good songs they had.
I die without you. I die without you. That one.
So you ready for this? Prince B, the big guy you were just talking about.
Yeah,
Prince B.
In Jersey City.
His son is my podcast producer. That's Kahuna.
Get the fuck, really?
Yeah, that's Christian Cortez, man. He's super talented filmmaker. He filmed the special. He got a bunch of guys. He looks just like his dad, man. It's fucking crazy.
Is that his dad or him?
That's his dad right there in the 90s. Man. Yeah.
They were great. They're fucking hippie kind of rap R&B, right?
I like that headband.
Well, they were doing like speaking or singing their rhymes before like being like they were the counter to the. There's actually like a weird beef with them in KRS-One or something like that. I forget what the whole deal is, but
hope there's ketamine in that fucking Rice Krispie. We just have foaming from the corner of your mouth. We're just screaming, Nickel!
Yeah. Mike's next special is going to be him doing crowd work on fentanyl.
Hey,
that might be in the cards.
Hey, now, Cannon, you did your special by yourself too, right?
Sure did, Bob. Second one
you did by yourself.
Yeah.
Now, where'd you shoot yours?
Triad Theater on the Upper West Side.
Oh, I love that theater.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like small, intimate, 130 seats, and but kind of plays big, I guess.
No, I love that. They I've done shows there a long time ago. Someone did a show. They were running shows there on weekends, and they did a play there too. Lewis, Big J.
I think they did the musical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the name though?
White Privilege Homeless.
Yeah, what is that? Because picking the name for the special means something. What does it mean?
It is, well, it's the punch of a big bit, and also it is basically a definition of what I was for 14 months, which is the central theme of the whole show, which is I was living in a giant house with my in-laws and yet remained wildly frustrated and enraged.
Oh, it was about the pandemic.
Yeah, or not about the pandemic, just about what happened to my family. Like, I don't like do mask jokes or even like, I don't do any takes or anything like that or talk about the pandemic. I just talk about how we had to live there. You had
to live with your in-laws.
Yeah, for 14 months.
Oh, what an epic fucking! We used to see your stupid photo, that painting.
Yeah, the Gustav Klimt behind me, and that's the thing is like they were. It's super generous. They allowed us to live in their home for 14 months, and yet I, still a tricky situation to navigate.
Tricky situation because you're a comedian.
Yeah. In terms of like the writing and the material.
Yeah, we can't let anything go. We can't see. We have to rip everything apart. We have to tear it apart. And
it took me a while though. You ever not realize that you're kind of like too enraged by something to be funny about it, and then all of a sudden it just like rolls out, like you just kind of get over it, and then the material comes from it.
Yeah, I mean, people always say, when are you going to write about being in juvie jail? It's like, dude, I haven't yet. It just hasn't come out yet. It's still fucked up to me to think about all that shit.
Yeah.
It's not a...
I mean, this isn't really comparative to juvie jail, for sure.
Well, it's your little fucking, your little time of fucking discomfort. Of discomfort. I mean, living with your wife and your new baby in... going from, being hot, everything going good, this is awesome, to your life is taken away.
Yeah.
I mean, comedy, let's be honest, I believe is our first love. We're in love with comedy, and then somewhere along the line, it becomes our side piece. If you have a healthy marriage, that you abroad, fucking see the kid on weekends. You know what I mean?
That was my downfall. Was the chick I was with gave a lot of stuff to her down in Jacksonville, bought her a house, bought her everything. Then she saw me doing stand up, and she just goes, "Oh wow, there's something you like more than me," and it became competitive.
Was it that, or was it the stand up?
She's like, "You like that more than me?"
I'm gonna say neither. It was also that I gained 40 pounds after I got out of the military.
Nice. Yes.
That was a tough one, man. I've been an up and downer my whole fucking career in show business, gaining weight and then losing weight. I remember the top guy at CAA. I mean, the top of the top. one day. I lost all the weight. I was shredded again. I think it was 2008, 2007. And he came up to me at one of this big event in Vegas. And he goes, "You look great, man. You going to keep it off this time?"
Oof.
Like, oh,
Damn.
like, yeah.
Imagine he said that to a chick. That'd be so funny. Nah, looking good, sweetie. Hopefully you keep that shit off for a while, right?
Bobby, did the roles change that you were being offered, like in terms of act? Because I know just
went from having roles to none.
Well,
you eat plenty of rolls.
By gaining roles, you lost roles.
Let's do some roll jokes. Let's go.
Because I'll tell you what my mean one was. When I was in shape, when I was doing good again, I had the short haircut. All of my roles were, hey, we're looking for a guy to play background officer or arresting officer. I was a cop in everything. Yeah. And then as soon as I put on like 15 more pounds, they're like, hey, we have a lacrosse coach available. Gym teacher is available.
I got no, I was pretty hot for a minute with like Law and Order. I did a bunch of stuff for FX. I was on Louis. I did the thing with Leary. I did
you had your deal with FX, right?
I had a deal with FX, a pilot deal. I had 2 pilot deals with FX. I had a lot of shit like roles coming in, but this, and I mean, if you want to be real, this last fat, getting this heavy is not showbiz heavy. I was, there's fat guys on TV. If you look at fat people on TV that play fat people, they're really not that fat in life.
Right.
Tom DeLuise was a fat guy in TV, but if you saw him, he's really not that fat. Like in the movie Fatso, he's not that fat. Yeah, that was Bronx Warrants.
You don't look that big there, are you?
No, it wasn't that big, but that vest should have fit my stomach. I
mean, dude, you look like that. I actually thought that was Michael Chiklis for a second. That's a good picture of you.
Yeah, that was Bronx Warrants. And
was that with Godfrey?
Godfrey and Schulte was in it. Schulte played I had to chase Schulte down the streets of Queens naked.
You were naked?
No, Schulte was butt naked.
Oh.
Schulte's got a big piece, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a big, huge mule. They had to cover it with the sock, and it was just this dong. Yeah, he had no qualms being naked. He was just fucking naked on set.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
Why wouldn't I be?
No. If you had that, like if you just had at resting a big, thick cut of beef that everybody enjoys, why wouldn't you just be like, yeah, this is gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, 100%. I would be.
Well, he's first generation immigrant too, isn't he? That's worth following up on. Come on, help me out here. There's a question about whether or not he's circumcised I want to get to.
Is this whether or not he's circumcised?
That is him.
Now we're going to watch it.
Oh, dick on the concrete.
Action, Bobby. I love it.
Hell no, man. I don't know what kind of hepatitis or E. coli he has cooking in that scabby body, man. Quit screwing around and get down here, right? Hey, stop that! Hey, get your ass!
Oh, you cuffed his dick. You cuffed his dick. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Hell no. That's the only way of cuffing.
Shit, I touched it, man.
Gee, you freaking molested.
Oh, man, that's a puzzle. How'd you get under the sack like that?
I couldn't see, man. I was just grabbing, you know what I mean? I thought it was his arm, like a small arm, like a baby leg, man.
Baby leg?
Yeah, look at my vest is up on my tits. Yeah, that was fun, man. I can't believe that didn't get picked up. It was a fun show. I remember, what was it? The first day of shooting, Leary's there. The heads of FX are there. Somebody from Fox is there, which is the parent company of FX. And we were doing a scene where we come into this room, and sometimes you have to hit these marks. So you got to say your lines and hit a mark, say a line, hit another mark, and it's hard because there was 4 people in the scene, so we all had to come in and hit these marks and say your line. And if one person fucks it up, it's just fucked. You go back to one, like Godfrey couldn't remember his lines. Dude, it was bad. We did, dude. There's one take, and they showed me this the next day, where it's my face, Godfrey in the foreground, and the other cast members, and he comes in. I think it was take 37. He comes in and goes, "Yo, where's Mr. And he fucks it up, and I go, "Fuck," and I just it was like right here. I'm like, "Fuck." It was so bad. I thought he was gonna get fired, man. He pulled up because he would drive me home every day, and he pulled up. He goes, "Yo, is it bad?" I go, I just started laughing. I was like, "It's fucking bad, dude. It's bad. You gotta fucking go home and rehearse." I was like, "Call a friend, stay up all night, and you better know your lines tomorrow because you're getting a hot one if you come in tomorrow." It was like 40 takes.
That's
dude,
terrifying.
And we're low budget. There's the whole people downstairs watching on the monitors.
Was that Apostle?
That was Apostle, Leary, Serpico, Saletti, FX. And it was these two warrant cops in the Bronx. It's a real thing. There's these cops in the Bronx that for extra money, they're kind of like, they go out and they collect warrants and they get all this extra money. It was the Bronx Warrants Division. So they would go out like Dog the Bounty Hunter and collect all this extra cash. And do it, and these were the stories that they were telling.
I wish it was just based off you, though, man. If it was a show of Bobby the Bounty Hunter, I would watch that endlessly. It'd be so much better, man. Just you guys accept Christ in your heart, dude. You know what I mean, dude?
I bet there's more tape of Bobby saying the N-word.
I had Bush take all that down. Yeah, that was a fun one. That I was sad that if that got picked up, it would have been epic. It would have been fucking awesome to shoot that for fucking 5 years. I think Fox went with Brooklyn 911 Brooklyn 99 instead. Which I get it, fucking it's goofier, it's sillier. This was more
they had a couple more names.
But it's a sillier show. This was more like a Rescue Me type of show.
Right.
With the moments. That was it. And then we did what else did we do? We did My Pilot.
What was that about? What was your thing about? Because I remember being excited about that because it was like your story, right?
It was called The Big Me. And it was basically if you took the movie Fatso, which is my favorite movie of all time, one of them. If you took that movie and made it into a series and made it contemporary, and Tim Dillon was in it. He was my best friend. He played basically Tim Dillon.
Get the honey, Junior.
That was when Tim was kind of new on the scene. I just fucking loved Tim.
Yeah,
so great. And the opening scene is I'm gonna fucking kill myself. So I was just in a room with a gun and I'm about to blow my fucking brains out. And Tim saves me with a trick or treat Snickers bar.
And what they say, that wasn't marketable?
I think it was. No, the FX loves that crazy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
But the whole world changed, dude. The whole fucking world changed. I mean, I was at FX when we shot, when we were shooting Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll. And FX got called out on the fucking carpet for not having minorities or women. It was all men. It was just a fucking dick swinging guys club. And it was. I mean, it was, Leary. It was The Shield. It was Sons of England.
The shows were great. Absolutely.
Yes, the shows were fantastic and they were all hits. And they were winning fucking award after an award. But
FX wasn't Spike.
Louis. No, Spike was man. Spike was man shit. Spike was, they had the man awards. They didn't give a fuck. They had a UFC fucking show.
That became True, I think, right?
Yeah, Spike switched it up. If you remember at that time before that, it was all guy shit that was just hitting. And then that's when they switched over. I mean, the head of FX gave a speech at the upfronts about how we're going to change things. And they did. They started adding women directors and a lot of women shows. I mean, if you look at the network now,
and they've been sinking ever since.
I don't know. Are they sinking? I don't think so. Right?
I have no idea.
I
think Pamela
the
Adlon's
answer
show is no good.
Sorry, Spike is no longer around at all. It was originally the National Network, and it became Spike. True TV was Court TV.
That's right.
Well, Court TV is Court TV now, though.
No, True TV used to be Court TV.
I just watch Court TV all day today, Johnny Depp.
And then they added a new Court TV after they got rid of the old one.
Yeah, FX does Atlanta now. Does a lot of weird fucking.
Atlanta is awesome though. That show
is a good show. He's fucking great, and then the other show, I don't know what the fuck it is. So
do you watch this? Because I kind of feel this way all the time too, where I was like, the new stuff isn't catered to me, so I wish I could go back to when I was like the coveted demographic for TV and stuff like that. Because when I was coming up, ages 13 to 35, I think was like the most coveted demographic for like pro wrestling audiences and stuff like that.
Right.
And so everybody kind of followed suit. And I enjoyed listening to Joe Rogan on occasion.
Asleep, dude.
No, I'm listening. I'm intently listening.
If Mike falls asleep, just shut his camera off, please, Mush. As soon as he nods
I
off,
promise I'm not nodding off. I was just locked in.
The show, okay?
Mike, just do me a favor. Just type into your computer as you're falling asleep, "Escape from Jacksonville" on YouTube. Just hit enter and go to bed, buddy. But yeah, if you ever rewatch some of that stuff, because everybody was going like trying to catch the wrestling audience or whatever. I love Rogan. I love Stanhope. Their man show stuff was sometimes funny and then sometimes incredibly uncomfortable.
Well, they were uncomfortable, but the man show itself was a fucked up show.
Oh, totally. I'm not even talking about the original incarnation. Yeah.
Didn't they open up with just chicks on trampolines with their tits?
That's how they closed.
That was the close.
Yeah.
The opening was just a camera zooming in on girls like pouring beer over their titties and stuff like that, which, don't get me wrong, is awesome.
I was in like 8th grade with a purple dick just watching that show. It was the best.
One of them was Chrissy Hemme, and Mush will know. She went on to be a pro wrestler or something, and that was like one of the hottest chicks I've ever seen in my life. So it was very awesome for me for that. But then it's, I get why some change had to happen, but I mean,
dude, why? Tough Crowd, Chappelle, The Man Show. It was a fucking man's world back then.
You guys had some parties.
It was fun. Comedy was fun for those 10 years. It was fun. I remember me and Sherrod went on a college tour with Burley Bear Network, which is Lorne Michaels' spinoff. It was Comedy Central for colleges. Only colleges got the network. I was a VJ. So I would introduce videos. Hey, next up, we got the Stray Cats, or whatever, you know what I mean? All that shit. And Sherrod wound up doing some stuff. And then who was it? Ann Harris, who wound up becoming the head of Comedy Central, was just she was an intern. She wound up just working there. So me, her, Sherrod we just went and did colleges. And I remember one of these things, we did this frat house. And then we just started throwing frisbees at this chandelier. And they were like, wow. And then they took us into the basement where every room, it was like Animal House. Every room had a different theme. And I'm sober. And it was fucking nuts. I had a blast. There was chicks everywhere. I think Sherrod finger popped a chick in the van.
That sounds right.
Uncomfortable.
How many hours later did she wake up?
She never woke up.
Yeah, no, we had to bury the body.
yeah, that's the sad part.
Me and Ann Harris buried her under one of the bars in the frat house.
He fingered her to death.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you guys don't even know. Colleges were the fucking thing. Fuck clubs. When we were coming up, Barry Katz and Matt Frost worked for Barry. It was colleges. You would do college after college after college, thousands of dollars. You'd go in smoking chicks. I mean, we're in our late 20s and just going and doing colleges and making fucking tons of cash I remember going with Keith Robinson to colleges. One time, me and Keith went to a college. One of my first colleges with Robinson, and he was so mad. We showed up at the college. It was my photo. It was Robert Kelly, 8:00. It was just, my stupid headshot, smiling, and there was no photos of him. Violently angry. He goes, "You're headlining, motherfucker. You want to be? They got your face up." He called Matt Frost, "Motherfucker, he's going up last. If they're the one, he was so insulted. He went up and laid the hammer. I've never seen him just fucking bird money bank bird. Come on, good just killing it. And then goes, "All right, give it up for Robert Kelly." And as I'm walking by, fall that motherfucker. I did. I smashed it. I fucking killed it. He was so mad that I fucking had bagage, right? I mean, that was sweaty.
Am I right about this too? I want to ask you about like I've worked with both of you guys a bunch of times, man. When you have a murderous set, you are 2 points hotter to every girl that's at the show that night.
Dude, that night I was getting, I had this chick in my hotel room. I was banging her against the window. It was so hot. And he's knocking on my door. "Let's go, young gun. Let's go." Because he wanted to drive home 6 hours. He wanted to drive home. He got Coca-Cola, and I had to listen to fucking Motown the whole way home. And he fired Matt Frost 8 minutes into the ride. He called him up, "Fuck you, motherfucker." He fired Frosty. It was so funny. Then he dropped me off in Philly at the train station. He made me take the train home to New York.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Keith was rough. Keith was a rough motherfucker.
That's awful.
It was fucking great, dude. It was fun. I mean, I was scared in Philly. It was like 4 a.m. I was waiting. I'm waiting for a 6:00 train. It was terrible, but he goes, "You'll be fine, player. Just go." Fucking go ahead. Go across the street. Right in that door. Right in there. Go in there. Ask for a ticket.
Now he sounds like De Niro when he's telling Henry Hill's wife, "Yeah, go in there, get some dresses. Go in there and get some dresses." That's all it is.
Oh, dude. It sucks you guys don't. You guys are all doing clubs now, but colleges were fun, man. Colleges was a party. Like, you'd go there and they'd be like, "Let's go." Where you guys go?
Mike, am I wrong? They're dead.
I mean, I've done a few, but not in years. I haven't done one in a long time.
It's never happened.
You've done colleges were they telling you what to do, what not to say, and
only a couple of like the Catholic ones were like that. But I did Rutgers once, and that was actually really fun. But that was like put on by sororities, so it was like just a bunch of hot young gayish, and in a full auditorium, and it was a great show. And then we hung out like at their house after that, and I was like, "This is weird, man. These are like children girls, and they're like bubbling around with Lisa Frank folders and shit." And I was just like, "All right, I'm gonna head out of here." And I think somebody much older than me was like, "Cool, see you tomorrow back at the city." I was like,
"Oh, they stayed."
Oh yeah,
I love you not ratting them out now. Good for you, kid.
No,
I love you not ratting Ben Bailey out.
I've never worked with Ben, actually.
Ben is funny, man. Ben was good. He was good. He wasn't that good. He was a good comic, but he wasn't great. And then he started hosting. And when he started hosting, he became so funny because he had to go up in between everybody. Chappelle, Moore, Patrice, me. He had to go up and down all the time. And then he started doing crowd work. And his crowd work shit just popped him off. And he just became, when he really became funny is when he really smashed Keith at that roast.
That roast.
That was when everybody was like,
crazy.
Oh, we were like, Ben's funny. Like, Ben's got a joke now. Yeah.
You guys probably, I think you say that during that thing too, where you admit like, okay, Ben's funny now.
Oh man, he was fucking brilliant. I mean, brilliant. He
did like 25 minutes. He did forever.
He did 25 minutes, and Keith came and thought he was going to improv his set. He thought his charisma was going to fucking make it, and it didn't.
That's the best.
And he took out a piece of, "Oh, you want jokes?" And he took out a napkin. And he had a fucking joke written on a napkin, and it didn't work. And we were in the back going, "Stretch, keep going." Oh, that
Bobby
was
Kelly. Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I think this is a good one, man, and I'm very honored to be here. It is my first comedy special. I don't know what to do next. I'm nervous about stuff. I know Mike's put out a couple. I've been very, very supportive of him. You're a fucking legend. You know that. When you put out your first one, did you reach out to anybody like for advice on how to do it and how to go about it?
Like go about what? Doing it?
Well, to go about whether to how you were going to proceed with it, or was there anybody that you reached out to maybe look for some advice from somebody you look up to?
But what advice to do the special or after?
Both. I would say both. One or either or.
Dude, when I did my special, the last one,
I'm sorry, I meant the first one, but I do want to hear what you're saying about the last one.
Dude, that was the last one. Before that, you got a special. When I first came out, you got a 15 minutes premium blend. Then you got a half hour. And then you got an hour. But in between the premium blend and the hour, they kind of stopped giving shit out. You know, Netflix stepped into the game. Comedy Central wasn't really doing shit anymore, fucking with guys like me. So I put my own out. We had a company, Brian Volkweiss's company came to us once, and then we pulled out, and then they came back to us, and we were a week away, I think 2 weeks away from shooting with them. We had the schedule, and then they were like, we had the venue, we had everything, and they came back, you got to shoot at John Jay Theater. And I was like, why? And they were like, you have to shoot at John Jay. I was like, I don't want to do a theater. I'm not a theater comic. I'm a club comic. I want to do a club. And they were like, you have to. I go, who's shooting there? And they were like, Steve Byrne is shooting a special the night before. I go, so you have the next night, and this is a package deal. And you want me to shoot my special in the same place Steve Byrne's shooting his special. Yeah, but we're going to make it look totally different. But it's the same fucking place. Like, yeah. I go, all right, I'll call you back in a couple minutes. Just let me think about it. And I never talked to him again. And then, I mean, you got to give it up for Jim Serpico, because Jim was like, dude, we'll do it. I'll do it. And we did it. And we got Bobcat to jump in, and we shot it. We were the first ones to shoot a special at the Village Underground.
Yeah.
And then he put a whole crew in, pulled a lot of favors. We shot it. And then after we shot it, Comedy Central bought it. And then Netflix bought it. So, and now it's on Amazon. So, it was a different game. It's a different game back when I did that. I was like one of the first ones to shoot, like out of all the group of my guys, your own thing, and kind of do it on your own and then sell it to them, present it to them, and for them to buy it. But now that's all they do, I think, right? I mean, everybody shoots a special every fucking week at the Village. There's 19 people that have Village Underground specials now, right? You have one there, Mike, right?
Yeah. I did my last one there.
Yeah. List.
Yeah, Joe did two there. Ronan did one. Sam Morrell did one.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It's a beautiful space. Ted Alexandro did one.
Yeah,
Mike Cannon, I'll ask you this. Mike Cannon, should I tell the story or no? Is it bad?
What?
The one about Bobby talking to me about the specials people shoot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God, marijuana is just it's affecting you now, sir.
We should probably keep that for the Patreon just in case.
Understood. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, just watch out. Bobby might use it as a clip.
Oh, I get. You know what story it is? It's the one where I get beat the fuck up before I go on stage.
Mike, listen. Listen. We've learned our lessons about clips now. How about this week? I can't even tell you. Joe sent me the clip for this week. I'm like, no, Liz will get fired. It's a clip. Yeah, but it promotes the Patreon. Yeah, it's in the Patreon. Shut the fuck up. No more of this fucking out of the Patreon in the Patreon shit. It's in the Patreon stays in the Patreon.
Yeah.
If we learned our lessons from that fucking clip. Here's the problem with that clip. Voss's line was way too funny.
I know, it was perfect.
I had to watch my people be put back on trains.
Now I know what it's about.
Woo! Anyways, yeah, everybody shoots special. You can. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't. It sucks that specials don't matter anymore. It's more for to get people to view it somewhere, YouTube or whatever, and then have clips. You got clips.
It's for all of it, though. It matters as a full piece, and it matters as clips. It's all a cumulative effort. It depends what you want, how you want to showcase it, because there are still people that like to watch hours. There's definitely people that like to do that.
They do,
but then there's also people that don't, and they only consume it through the minute-long reels.
But people like less than an hour now too.
Yeah,
people like these 30. Like Stefano just put a 35-minute special out.
Yeah,
and you know, I mean, it's the whole game is mishmash now. It's whatever it is. You don't know what it is.
Kind of
it's
cool.
A bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I look, you like it because you're in that mix. That's your life. I don't like it because but you know, I'm fucking old. I don't know. I am from an older. I like a special. I like Louis' special when he came out. Sorry, the thing in the background. It's this kind of big event.
I would love to be given a special. Like I've waited my entire life for that, but I only like it because I have to like it, and I have to.
Because you might not be given that chance to have that big special.
No. And that's fine by me. I like putting together my own thing. It's something that I didn't think I would be able to do, but I've been able to do it, and I've done it from the ground up. You know, like really organized some pretty high level production shit. So I feel good about that.
Well, technology has helped out with that.
Yeah, totally.
Everything is so much smaller now, and you can
and aligning yourself with just people that, you know, are also after the same shit. It's like finding other people that are shooting stuff that are just understand, you know, what's going on and how it's all kind of a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, but it's sad to me, to be honest with you, because your last special was special. And I think that for Comedy Central or not Comedy, Netflix or whoever, to not pick that up, not say, hey man, this is really good. Like, this is a great special. This comic, this young guy is really got a piece of work here. We need to have this on our platform, and people need to see this, or they'll just put out the same fucking 5 people. And that bugs me. That bothers me. That bothers me that somebody somewhere didn't see your special and go, and maybe they will. You never know. Maybe they will. But, you know, Amazon, Hulu, Paramount, NBC, Peacock, whatever the fuck it is, somebody should have been like, dude, this is a great special, because your last special was special.
Yeah, I mean, my current one is really good, I think. But the way I'm choosing to frame it.
Is it the crowd work?
No, white privilege homeless.
Oh, the white privilege, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right now, I think is fucking jamming.
Thanks, man.
Is fucking jamming. And it should have been on a, like, someone should present that to them, because it should be on a bigger platform, dude.
The way I'm choosing to look at it, and probably out of self-preservation and necessity. But the way I'm choosing to look at it is I don't think that these platforms are capable of breaking people anymore. Like, so I think they're all after the same real estate as each other to try to gain subscribers and also boost their stock valuation, because it's not even about who actually watches their shit. It's owning.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why. Dane Cook, everybody thinks Dane Cook he had social media and he did all this stuff. It's not true. Yes, he had that, but Comedy Central, and I know this for a fact, put $1 million of advertising behind him.
Yeah.
$1 million of advertising. So if a company like Netflix or whoever decides you're the next guy, and they put $500,000 worth of advertising behind you, put your shit everywhere, put you in Variety and all these magazines, and get you, these are all things you buy. It's like the Oscars. People think they win Oscars. They don't win Oscars. They run for an Oscar. They have to go to parties. They have to meet these people. They have to shake hands, kiss babies. Same thing with a special. Someone gets behind you, they could make you the next motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what they did with Burr. That's what
But
they
isn't all of it like narrative? Like you also have to have a good story. Like Pete Davidson has a perfect story for grand success. I mean, it's really sad and tragic and awful, but that story, especially being on the New York show, like the New York comedy staple, it just like it is a perfect storm of like good at comedy, really great story, continue to push that and leverage all of it.
He had a lot of people in his corner. He had
for sure
lot of people. It's people putting you over.
Yeah,
right.
But Pete Davidson's story means he should
be.
Yeah. Pete Davidson's story means he should be Batman.
Just putting out fires everywhere.
I think. Look at Pete.
No, I know, but the story is what people use to put you over, like the narrative behind you.
But you need the people to put you over, dude.
Yeah,
you need the people to put you over. That if Pete Davidson started to put you over, and really, or Billy Burr or whoever, or Judd Apatow was like, this kid special is the next thing, and I want you to see it. And then they see it. Oh, this is great. And it keeps going from there. And look, don't forget too, investing, like Nate's a perfect example, who spent a lot of money each month on social media, a company that did clips, did all these things. He was one of the first people to start doing this stuff, and he had a company do it, and he paid a lot of money for it. So yeah, to get you over, so it's nice. You can do it yourself and it's always great, but who knows? Someone should see your special. I think your special should be on a platform because, dude, I told you this before. You kill in this special. You fucking murder. It's a murderous special. It's not that was good. It's a like, fucking, wow. What the fuck is that?
Did you watch my special yet, Bobby? Did you get a chance to?
I did not watch special, but I'll tell you right now, and I'll blow smoke up both your asses, and I don't do that. Your opening joke, you did it the other night at that fucking shit fest we were at, and it's on your special and it's on your clip right now. It's fucking hilarious. I think that joke where COVID was like fashion. It started in Italy.
Yeah, it's great.
How does it go?
Do your bit.
That COVID was like fashion because you heard about it in Italy.
Don't fucking him out of doing it. Blew smoke up your fucking old ass for 10 minutes. Let him have a fucking second of glory, you piece of shit.
It's just that COVID was like fashion.
Fucking piece of shit Cannon fucking routine. He pulled. Do your bit. Do your thing, pussy.
I was just kidding.
Do what you told. Shut up, Cannon. Let him have
your prepared material, dummy.
Piece of shit. Go ahead. Now don't do it. It's weird. So no.
It's a great bit. I'll tell you what. It's on my Instagram, folks. Yeah. Thanks to Laugh Button and Bobby Kelly.
No, dude. Listen, KP, you've become so much better in the last couple of years. I use you all the time, dude. You're fucking hilarious. You're always fucking great. You never ever fucking fail, and that's a big thing. Especially you can come in and do 10 minutes, you can do 30 minutes, and you kill every time. It's great. I love seeing that shit. Like Mush got better. Joe Russell's fucking better. I love seeing young guys get good. I love when I saw Cannon when I showed up at that golf course and Cannon was murdering. I was like, oh, this fucking cocksucker's good now. I love seeing that shit.
I'm doing that place this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, well, who's that for?
For the same people.
Who I forget.
Stand up New York. Yeah. Or John, at least.
I got fucking harangued into that thing. Fucking Aaron Burke. We'll smoke fucking cigar. Me and you. I thought it was just a me and Aaron Burke gig.
I was with Burke the day you did that gig. That's funny.
That cocksucker. I was like, this is just a stand-up New York gig. I'd rather be at the Cellar.
That's so funny.
I thought he's sucking me like we were hanging out like pals. He smoked cigars that night. He went home.
That town was so beautiful. Jesus Christ. Darien, Connecticut.
We should have got. You know how much money they're making on that gig?
Oh,
And
so much.
they're not.
Yep. So much.
Yeah, fuck that. Aggravates me. I hate when I go into a gig and I see a middleman. Like, dude, it was like I mean, it was like when Connecticut has pockets of these little towns. You'll be driving through again, it's like a little ghetto, blah blah. All of a sudden, it's Christmas all year long.
Insane.
I don't even know what the name of the town is. I think they magically, when you leave, they make you forget about the town, so you won't.
You just get Men in Black on your as you cross the town line.
Yeah, dude, it was a golf course, but it was so magical. And then you went in, it was just these rich white people.
Yeah.
Inside for this comedy show. And I was like, what the fuck? They had lobster rolls.
Yeah.
They had like food we shouldn't have had.
And some lady from a new news network was like trying to get everybody to do her show. Remember that?
Yeah, some weird. It was just fucking weird.
It was weird.
Her name was Ann Coulter.
He was very Illuminati-ish, though. She had like her husband by the balls, like it was a leash. It was weird.
I still have the money in my Venmo. I never used it. Freaky gig. Dude, we're gonna go and smoke cigars, me and you. It's gonna be a good night. You want to do it? All right, dude. That sounds fun. We'll hang. As friends. Fucking stupid. You going on after fucking Pete Wiki? Who? Pete Wiki. They have. Anyways, guys, listen. No, you guys both have really great specials out there. I've been yapping about your fucking specials. I'm so happy you guys are doing it too. Because there's a lot of shit specials out there, and you guys are very funny. What is your special again there, fucking Shtaminka? KP?
Me?
No, yours.
Shtaminka means me, I believe. That's,
what does it mean? What is it?
It's Escape from Jacksonville. Watch it on YouTube. Leave me as many comments as you can, man. I appreciate it. And thank you.
And how long is your special?
I think the final cut was 48 minutes.
That's great. Make sure you check it out. Very funny guy. First of all, U.S. military, Navy. So you should buy it for your country.
That's right.
Especially this weekend.
Is it? Oh yeah. What is it this weekend? Memorial
Day weekend.
That's so fucking hilarious. And of course, Mike Cannon's special.
Yeah.
Now, where is it available?
YouTube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy, White Privilege Homeless. And also leave comments.
And it's for nothing.
For nothing.
You can go watch the special, both of these for nothing, correct?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, God, man, I swear to God, if I was a billionaire, I would fucking start my own comedy network. And I'd start it with you two. I'd start with Mike first, and then if it took off, I'd
Do we have money? Do we have money for a KP? I don't know if we do. Can we afford it? It's collateral damage.
Well, she's like, "What about me?"
I'm getting raped in the vestibule.
That's right. Repeatedly, dude. Repeatedly.
Did that thing kick in yet? Your
the what?
Your little snack you ate?
No, actually. So it's definitely going to hit me in the middle of the night. I'm going to get up to piss and get terrified from my cat.
I don't get drugs, man. I don't get them.
They're the best.
How'd you? All right, we're going to go to Patreon right now. We have some stuff.
Stick around. It's not over yet. This episode of YKWD is continuing now, exclusively on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. See you there.
All right, listen, KP, check out his new special. It is available on his YouTube page, I believe. Yes?
Yes, sir. YouTube, Escape from Jacksonville.
I love when you act like that. Escape from Jacksonville. Very funny comedian. Check him out wherever he is. What's your Instagram again?
At KP Burke Sucks.
It's true. And give it up for Mike Cannon, the fucking stoner.
Oh, come on. I'm more than that.
No,
I'm a dad. I'm a dad.
Yeah, bring up the kid again. No,
love you, Bob. Have a great and restful month. You deserve it.
I can't stand you. I hate you. All right, kid. I love you. And check out his special that's available right now.
That's right.
they're both this special, very funny, man. I mean, hilarious guys. And I'm so glad I know these young bucks, these next motherfuckers that are coming up. And of course, check out Mike V. Schwartz at Mike V. Schwartz. He is everywhere. Mike, where are you going to be this weekend? Where are you going to promote?
In June, I'll be somewhere in San Antonio by the time this comes out. Right now, I'm trying not to get murdered. So.
All right, cool.
Good luck, dude.
We're going to take care of Mush. Mush is going to come crash in my place, I think, next week.
Oh, good. Why don't you have him there now, you piece of shit?
I didn't know he was here.
All right. And of course, check me out, Robert Kelly Live, all my dates, Just for Laughs, Nasty Show. The Nasty Show is a hot one this year. Big J's hosting it. It's going to be fucking great. I will be in Versailles in August. And those are my 2 dates this summer. I'm taking the rest of the summer off to be with family. And you can go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly because I'll be doing this show for the whole summer. This will always be there for you. So we'll see you next time on You Know What, Dude.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.